Did you catch President Biden's State of the Union address on February 7? It was a historic moment for the United States as the president delivered his speech to Congress and thousands of Americans. If you missed it, don't worry. We've got you covered with the 5 key takeaways from the speech. But first, let's ask ourselves some important questions. What did President Biden say about China's threat to the U.S.? What was the president's plea to Republicans? How did the president address the urgent need for police reform? Join us as we delve into the answers to these questions and more on Amuse World, your go-to channel for all the latest news and events. China's threat to the U.S. President Biden made it clear that the U.S. is not seeking confrontation with China. He stated that the U.S. will act to protect its sovereignty if China threatens it. This comes amidst rising concerns over Chinese surveillance balloons, which have been a cause of concern for many in the U.S. Biden emphasized that the U.S. is a peace-loving nation and is not seeking a confrontation with any country. He stated that the U.S. will continue to engage in constructive dialogue with China and other nations to address the challenges facing the world today. The need to finish the job on the economy. President Biden exhorted Congress to work with him to finish the job of rebuilding the economy and uniting the nation. He stated that the story of America is one of progress and resilience, and that the country has always emerged stronger from every crisis it has faced. Biden emphasized that there is still a lot of work to be done, and that the U.S. must not give up. He stated that the U.S. must continue to move forward and strive for progress, as this is what sets it apart from other nations. Biden's plea to Republicans to stop fighting. U.S. President Joe Biden urged Republicans to stop fighting for the sake of fighting. He stated that if the two sides could work together in the last Congress, there is no reason why they can't work together in this new Congress. Biden emphasized that the people have sent a clear message and that fighting for the sake of fighting only gets the country nowhere. Biden stated that it's time for both parties to come together and work for the good of the country. He called on Republicans to put aside their differences and work together to address the pressing issues facing the nation today. Challenging Republicans on debt and economy. In his State of the Union address, Biden appeared to be trying to engage Republicans in conversation. He stated that some Republicans want to take the economy hostage unless he agrees to their economic plans. He added that all Americans should be aware of what these plans are. Biden challenged Republicans by stating that instead of making the wealthy pay their fair share, some Republicans want Medicare and Social Security to sunset. He emphasized that this is not the way to rebuild the economy, and that the country must work together to ensure that everyone has a fair shot at success. Urgent need for police reforms. Joe Biden asked lawmakers and top officials present at the primetime event to do something on police reforms. He acknowledged the parents of Tyre Nichols, a 29-year-old man who was beaten to death by police officers in Memphis, Tennessee. Biden stated that there are no words to describe the heartbreak and grief of losing a child, but even more so when it's at the hands of the law. President Biden's State of the Union address was a historic moment for the United States and its citizens. He took the opportunity to address key issues facing the nation and share his vision for the future. The speech covered a wide range of topics, from the economy to China, from healthcare to police reforms, and from unity to bipartisanship. The 5 key takeaways from President Biden's speech serve as a roadmap for the country's future, and they underscore the urgency of working together to overcome the challenges that lie ahead. Whether it is the threat of China, the need to rebuild the economy, the importance of bipartisanship, the challenge to Republican plans, or the imperative of police reforms, President Biden's words are a call to action for all Americans. So what's next for the United States? The ball is now in the court of the American people, and it's up to all of us to play our part in shaping the future we want to see. Are you ready to work together to finish the job of rebuilding the economy and uniting the nation? Are you ready to stand up for what you believe in and take action to create a safer, more just society for all? Amuse World would like to hear your thoughts on President Biden's State of the Union address and the 5 key takeaways. Please leave a comment and share your views on the future of the United States. Together, we can make a difference and shape the future we want to see.